we got everybody in here, and there is an enormous amount of things that you have to do, kind of boxes that you got to check, if you will, to just get the plane up off the ground and flying again. There's so many things to cover, and so yesterday was a long day, a lot to do, a lot of administrative things, a lot of just kind of program installation, if you will. We install our offense, we install our defense, but just kind of reinstalling our program, our core values, the things that we believe in, the philosophies, why we do things the way we do, and making sure everybody's on the same page. So just a lot of things to do. I really loved the demeanor of the guys last night. Their attentiveness. Our leadership meeting that we had, just the comments, and I think our team is in a good spot. Mentally and physically, we're a healthy team, and we're a team that I think is ready to go to work. We're not ready to play. We're ready to go to work. We're physically and mentally ready to go to work. So I can't wait to get out there and just get started. We got 124 days, from right now till the ACC championship game, and so we got 4 months of just all-in commitment to try to make this a great and memorable season for all of us. And a lot of opportunity out there, just like every other team across the country. A lot of potential, but we got to go pay the price, and we got 12 games guaranteed, and that we're going to get, Lord willing, but everything else we got to go earn. And so it's a long process that starts today, but cannot wait to get on the field with all these guys and get started. And as I've told y'all, I love our roster. We have 40 freshmen, redshirt freshmen and true freshmen. We got 15 sophomores, and I think 7 of them have a start already in their career. And then we got 29 seniors and juniors. And just talking scholarship guys. And then we got some excellent walk-on guys on this roster. So it's a good group with some youth and hunger and enthusiasm, and then some good savvy veteran leadership, to go along the way. And our coaching staff is in in a good spot, ready to go, and just want to get to the next step. But just like a pilot taking off a plane, there's a lot of things you got to go through, and we've been able to do that in the last couple of days. And now it's about getting down to some football and evaluating our team through camp. No school, no nothing. All ball, 24/7 for these next couple of weeks, and really a lot of work to get done. So we'll maximize every ounce of our time. Installation, meetings, walkthroughs, practices, film study, virtual reality. I mean, we got it all. And so really looking forward to just getting a lot done over these next couple weeks. Schedule's a little bit different because of having an extra week once school starts before we play. So managing that will be important for us as far as just the health of our team, the energy of our team, and then again just the installation schedule. As far as injury-wise and all that, everybody's out there. I think we got one of the Bevel boys who's got a broken wrist. He's had that since he's been here. He had to have surgery. He's the only one that won't be in practice. So everybody will be full speed ahead, and hopefully we can get a little lucky and stay healthy as we go through it. A couple of comments. Really excited about our speaker that we had this morning, a young man named Isaiah Austin. Y'all may have heard of him, the basketball player from Baylor University that literally was going to be a lottery pick, and all of a sudden he's got Marfan syndrome and told him he couldn't play anymore. Saw the story back in February and reached out to him back in the spring, wanted him to come in and speak to our team. And he's 7'1", and he's 21 years old. Just an incredible presence and a great inspirational story of how you respond to adversity in your life, and how sometimes things don't always go according to plan. And I just thought his message was great for the team today, this morning. So a good way to get started. And then As most of y'all know, I think we put out a release. We talked about Christmas in August with Trey Lamar and Sean Pollard signing up to be Tigers. Man, I can't tell you how excited we are about those two guys. Pretty cool to be able to talk to y'all about it here on August the 4th. Y'all all know all the accolades. I mean, here's what I want you to know. Yeah, Pollard you can't go find anybody better as an offensive lineman. I mean, he's the epitome of what we want. And then same thing with Trey Lamar. But more importantly than the fact that they're great players, these are great people that fit everything that we strive to achieve here at Clemson and how we try to achieve it. Great students, great character, tremendous families, and so we're really excited about those two guys and their future here. And again, in about 4 or 5 months, those guys will be here, getting ready to go through the off season, and it goes really fast. But really can't say enough about those two. And hopefully, y'all will have a chance to see them here in the near future as they get up here for a practice or two. So anyway, we got a lot of work to do starting today. Anybody got any questions? Anything specific y'all want to talk about that I didn't touch on?
Coach, what's your main concern going into practice?
I don't really have any big concerns right now. I'd say more challenges. Maybe there are probably more concerns for maybe some fans, but for me, I kind of look at it as a challenge. I think defensively, our inexperienced depth is a challenge. I'd be concerned if we didn't have talent, but we got talent. We just got a lot of work to do. I mean, we got to grow guys up. We got to give them some playing time anywhere we can. My philosophy is, and one that I really believe in. And to be honest with you, back watching Mickey Andrews for years at Florida State, and certainly competing against him here for many times. I used to just be so impressed with, because you get excited to play those guys because you look at the roster like, well, that guy's gone, that guy's gone, that guy's gone, that guy's gone, and you're like, man. And then you look up and they go, yeah, but that guy played a lot, and 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 they just kind of reloaded every year. And it always, and even when I was coaching receivers at Alabama, I was always mindful of that, because I think sometimes as coaches you get so comfortable, with certain guys. And, I've always had the philosophy of play everybody that deserves to play. Last year we had a bunch of 50-50 guys, as you know. I mean, 50-50, it just rolled. I mean, and we were very fortunate with that. That's why we were so good defensively, because we were deep, talented, and experienced. This year, we're not going to have as many 50-50 guys. We might have some 90-10, some 80-20, some 70-30. But it is very important for the morale of our team, for the development of our program, for the development of that player, that they get those reps. It might be 10 snaps, and it might be an 80-20 deal, so this guy's getting 8 and this guy's getting 2, but them 2 reps are critical. And so we have to do a great job, I think, early on in getting some experience for some guys. You only ain't going to get any experience to go play. You have to be able to see yourself on tape, practice reps, and then certainly game reps. And so that's probably the biggest challenge, as I see it right now from a defensive standpoint, is we got to develop a little experience as fast as we can, because it's a long season and you're going to need depth and all that type of stuff. The other challenge, I would say, is our kicking game. Who's kicking? Who's kicking off? Who's kicking field goals? Who are the backups? We got some questions we got to get resolved there. But again, we have talent on the roster, and so we'll see how that all plays out. But right now, day one, I'm not really concerned about anything. I'm excited to go to work and to start the process of hopefully being able to meet some of those challenges that we have.
How do you improve Morgan based on what you've seen so far? I think they had strength gains
man, you guys have had tremendous, from the time they got here in January, they have had great, especially Frew Morgan in particular, just because he was so much further behind Mitch, just from a upper body strength. He had a hurt shoulder. If y'all, those of you who follow recruiting, remember that when he came in here, and so he's made huge gains from where he was in January. Mitch has as well, but Mitch came in here with a really, really good foundation. Both of them come from great programs, but like I said, Jake just had an injury and a setback that kind of really, hurt him as far as his starting point when he got here in January. But our team's in great shape. I mean, we weighed them in yesterday, and that's a big deal to us. Just to challenge these guys, and then we got to hold them accountable as we go throughout the season. But I think the heaviest guy we have was 324 pounds on our roster, and so we got a healthy, fast, mentally tough football team. And I'm very, very proud of the guys and the work that they've done. And Guillermo I think he was the heaviest at 324, but I'm really proud of that kid. He was about 370 when we had some issues this spring. So I'm really proud of him as far as how hard he's worked to get himself back. And he probably needs to drop another 10, hopefully through camp. But I like where our guys are. I mean, the Crowders, the Taylor Hearns, some Falcinelli, some of those guys, the big boys, they're in great shape.
Will Deshaun be wearing a knee brace during this fall camp, or will he won't?
He'll wear a brace all this year, and then after this year he decide what he wants to do. Kind of his choice after that. Y'all may remember Taj played in a brace his first year, coming off the ACL, and then kind of kicked to the curve after that. But that's really their preference. But that first year we really like to kind of just have that extra security there.